Okay guys, something interesting happened this morning. I've got an article up here, Yahoo Japan. Let's have a look at it. To raise visa requirements for foreigners starting businesses, the current situation is cheap. Capital of 5 million yen or more, suppression of large influx of Chinese and others not intended. So what's happened is it's got a very low entry level, 5 million yen, 35,000 US dollars. I've been talking about this for the last 2 years on the startup and business visa. And what's happened is, if you have a look at here, we've had 20,551 Chinese nationals obtain the visas, more than double the number in 2015. So what's happened is they've been buying normal housing stock and using it for Airbnbs and doing all sorts of things, and it's putting pressures on the people that live there. So their rents are rising, they're being kicked out. Lots of things have happened. So there's been a lot of what do you call it? A lot of angry Japanese people who have lived in houses for a long time, and their rents have gone up or they're being kicked out. So they're looking to change this situation. So here we've got a graph. There we are. So this is the total number of foreigners who've obtained the visas over the years, and in the blue are Chinese nationals. So basically what they're saying is the entry level is just too cheap, especially compared to countries like South Korea and others, and they want to raise the price, the entry level that you need to do this thing in Japan. And whenever a government has a program like this, there's always people who are going to do the wrong thing, isn't there? So these people aren't doing farming and stuff like that. They're basically just taking houses off the market and just making it more expensive for everybody. And I know I harp on about these property shills and things like that, but they really destroy the place. And people that support these channels who just get foreigners to buy Ikeas and apartments one after the other, they really need to be held to account. And I think I'm the only channel that calls them out. And these people have massive followings, and their followers are very parasitic. And sometimes when I talk about this on my channel, people get angry at me. But this is actually what's happening in the country. Even the government is seeing what a sort of problem these people are. They're not here to add value and wealth and create things and do farming, and this is what the government has these programs for. So it's not just me. Well, it is just me on YouTube, but look at the government. They've come out and they're going to raise capital requirements, so people can't just come in here and with low amounts of capital and just try and make money through the property sector. I've done a video on the parasites a long time ago. I've been talking about this for a long time, and this is just the reality here. And when I do these stories or videos on my YouTube channel, it's not from a place of not having the knowledge. This is actually what's happening. So getting back to the thing, so look at this cheapness compared to other countries. Deviate from the purpose of the system. So people aren't coming here to do the right thing. They're just coming here to do the old house thing. People who buy houses and, you know, just basically be parasites. That's what's made the world economy the way it is at the moment. And there's, I don't hide the fact that I dislike these people with a passion. And the amount of foreigners who have channels, getting people to buy Ikea after Ikea, and they're actually proud of what they do, but they're actually horrible people. But anyway, they are using the visa system to basically do what these parasites do. So they're putting a lot of pressure on the healthcare sector and lots of other things. So they're looking for an easy route to settle in. They're not actually looking to do much for the country in areas that they need. So anyway, I'll put a link to this here, and when I talk about these things, it's not because I want to talk about these things necessarily. I like to talk about other things, but on occasion, I've got to fill people in on what's actually happening and the way Japanese view these foreigners doing these sort of things. And as I said before, you know, I've got no love for these IKEA shield channels, you know, that basically get ignorant people to sign up to their IKEA little businesses, and basically they don't care about these people. They just get them to buy houses and that everywhere, and they just make money off them, and they don't ever follow up on any of their videos, do they? They just do this foreigner bought these houses, and then they repeat the process with another foreigner, but they don't go back a year later and find out exactly what the story is later on, aren't they? So these people are just basically scumbags. So anyway, the government is looking to raise the minimum capital requirement. So this is in the diet, which is in the parliament. So this is likely to go up from $35,000 US. They might double it, they might triple it, who knows? But when people put videos out like us and the Bentons, and people really want to do this, you really can't drag your feet. You've got to get yourself together because things change. This just changed this morning. My wife just told me about this. I pulled up the thing, and this is a really big change, isn't it? And hasn't happened yet, but as I said, if you have a desire to come to Japan and do farming and do a proper startup visa and not be a parasite, this is what the government wants. I had a subscriber today who I banned, actually, and on the video yesterday I mentioned just a couple of things about these IKEA people, and he says, oh, you're just a typical Aussie with the tall poppy syndrome. Well, this is the sort of attitude you've got with a lot of foreigners. They think they think somebody's saying something because they might be jealous of somebody buying lots of properties or something like that. I mean, these people are just totally in a different world, and they watch these program YouTube channels or whatever, and they happen to stumble across mine, and they're just so programmed. They just have like a zero understanding of how an economy works, what a country needs, and they actually laud these people that come and buy everything and just really create havoc. You know, buying houses, especially in working class areas. There's people who've had YouTube channels, and they've been burnt. They've bought IKEAs because they've watched similar channels. They've bought IKEAs, they've re-abandoned them, and then they go and work for the these IKEA companies, channels, and do work for them. So even after they've been burnt, these people don't even realise exactly their situation, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. And how even when they get burnt, they don't realise how it happened, and then they start working for the people that burnt them, doing certain stuff. You know, these IKEA basically are not just channels, but you know, like social media platforms and things. And all they do is they just basically put all these cheap houses out there and charge people to look at them that you can look on the websites for. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And what's happening is they're starting up seminars and things, and they're getting people to buy houses in working class areas. So you've got Japanese people, working class background, doing working class, having working class lifestyle, and these foreigners are coming in and buying up their stuff because they've been told by these people it's a good business method, just to get, you know, 4 or 5% return on their money or something, so they can sit on their butt and do nothing in Japan. What's the point of coming here and sitting on your butt and just leeching off others? But people who think like this, and people who organise these sort of businesses, shady businesses that don't have any morals at all, they get lauded by people. And people like me, who's probably the only one who sort of fights back against this sort of stuff, we get abused on our own channels. So this is just the level of stupidity that's going on here in Japan. And once it's reached the diet, that means that there's outrage out there. It's not just me. See, people aren't watching the Japanese internet, are they? They're just watching, you know, a group of 4 or 5 usual suspects with their channels on YouTube, and they think that that's how it is here. But it's not. People are upset about this sort of stuff. I did that video a long time ago. And I've said it from the start. I think my second ever video is, you know, this is how you should buy a Nokia, or this is how you should not buy a Nokia. But I was on your small channel, only getting like 50 views a video or something like that. It's not gonna matter. But these channels are actually exploding as well, because there's a lot of newspaper articles in the foreign media putting out about all this cheap stuff and selling people dreams, and people who actually have a little bit of money, who's probably made it in the property sector, that they're coming into Japan and just repeating the process of just buying up stuff in working class areas and just basically bleeding everybody dry. So I'm sort of happy that this has happened, but at the same time, people that follow my Patreon and things like that, these are mainly people who want to come and do something similar to what I'm doing. And what's going to happen is they're going to raise the visa requirements, and they're the ones who are going to get penalized because of these people. So they're possibly going to need more capital to start, because they're already looking to raise it. And a lot of the people, you know, they want to get in because it's quite reasonable to only have that sort of amount of money, and to be able to get up and move over to Japan and do farming or whatever, have a little tourist operation, whatever their dreams are here. But these people who are just thinking property, they're like robots. It's the only thing they can do. They don't have any skills, and all they're doing is just upending the place. So, as I said before, I mean, I will say this every video. I don't care what anyone says. These people are just shills, scumbags. And here's the result. It's gone up to the parliament. That they're going to have to do something about it. And I'm sure when they do something about it, people are going to be burnt that have good intentions to come here. It's going to be another harder block for them to come here. So it's always these people, and they just make it worse for everybody else. And as I said before, I've got no love for these people. What also happens from time to time on my channel is you get these Johnny-come-latelys who just happen to stumble across a video, and they subscribe, and then they start saying, oh, you should go and watch this this video from this person. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? So it's absolutely crazy, and they can't get it out of their system because they've just watched so many of them. And that's how they've seen people make money in their own countries too. It's just the same people doing the same thing.
Let's go back home.